The Inland Sports Show is brought to you by Spoiled Quick Quality Oil Change. Spoil yourself and your car at Spoiled. Kin Sporting Goods. They have all of your sporting gear needs, Letterman's jackets, and team uniforms. Boost Performance Training with Coach Ray Bass. Athletes of all levels and all sports are going to Boost Performance Training in Corona. What is up, everybody? Happy Thanksgiving Eve, which is also the start of the college basketball season. Yes, we are not in the studio this week. We will be next week, but we still got a lot to get to. An abbreviated Inland Sports Show coming your way right now. And what is up, everybody? Welcome to the Inland Sports Show. My name is Pep Fernandez. We've got a lot to be thankful for as we go into the holiday season here. We got college basketball starting tonight. We got high school sports right around the corner, fingers crossed. So we will be pushing forward with local sports here in the Inland Empire. First off, I'm thankful for Johnny Nunez, our show director, and Teen Vision TV 16, the studio that we are at each and every week. We'll be there again next week, but again, it's a holiday week, so we're doing this thing from home this week, but we didn't want to skip a show because there is a lot going on, especially with the start of the college basketball season. In fact, if you're watching this live, we've got California Baptist men's basketball opening their season on the road at USC. And we love this juicy matchup because not only do we have the Lancers, but we also have Evan Mobley, the Gatorade two-time player of the year, and his brother, of course, Isaiah Mobley from Rancho Christian High School in Temecula, both starring for USC. It'll be Evan Mobley's Trojans debut. So we got CBU taking on USC tonight. And again, if you're watching this live, they've just tipped off in Los Angeles. And for CBU, remember, they'll have an all-new starting five, a brand new starting lineup this year for head coach Rick Croy. They had such a great starting five last year. They've all graduated or moved on, including the great Milan Aqua, right? The Western Athletic Conference Player of the Year, decided to enter the NBA draft waters. He was not selected, but I have got a good feeling he's going to be invited to maybe an NBA training camp, or at the very least, he's going to be playing professional somewhere around the globe. He's too good. So they don't have Milan Aqua, brand new starting five, but head coach Rick Croy's got a lot of guys that have come into the program, young and a little bit older, and I think they've got a great squad. I think they're going to put it together, and we're going to find out a lot tonight as they take on USC. And again, they play Arizona as well, so they got two Pac-12 schools on their non-conference schedule. So they're going to coming off a season in which they went 21-10, 21 Division I victories last year, year number 2 of this Division I transition process. So I think they're going to be in good hands. And again, very excited for their game against USC tonight. And then moving forward, that game against Arizona in a couple of weeks. And for the CBU women, they had their season opener a little bit earlier today. They hammered Fresno Pacific by a final score of 90-39. It was the return of Brittany Thomas from San Jacinto. She had a medical red shirt last year. She came back today. It was fantastic. So it was good to see her back on the floor. And the CBU women will be back in action on Saturday when they take on UC Irvine. Now, as we transition to UC Riverside men's basketball, the Highlanders opening up their season on the road at Pacific on Wednesday afternoon without their new head coach, Mike Magpayo. And this is probably the only and best reason you could skip your head coaching debut is because Coach Magpayo's wife went into labor. So he flew up to Sacramento with the team last night on Tuesday night, then had to turn right back around and get back home to be with his wife, of course, right? To be for there for the birth of their first child. But the Highlanders losing today on the road at Pacific by a final score of 66-60. So they will try to get their first win of the season and the first win for head coach Mike Magpayo coming up on Monday as the Highlanders will play on the road at Fresno State. In the loss against Pacific today, Arenze Cheatham, a Big West All-Conference preseason pick, had 14 points to lead UCR. So again, college basketball tipping off for our local teams here in the Inland Empire at CBU and UC Riverside. So very exciting times to actually have some local sports here in the IE. Now we're going to take a very quick commercial break. This is, again, a very short abbreviated version of the Inland Sports Shows. We're doing it from home as opposed to in the studio. It is a holiday week. It is Thanksgiving tomorrow if you're watching us live. When we come back, we're going to go over the specific dates that are very important right now for the CIF Southern Section. These are the dates when the fall sports could be starting. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll take a look at those CIF Southern Section dates and what that schedule is going to look like in the next couple of weeks, assuming we have high school sports. We'll be back on the Inland Sports Show.
Need an oil change? Spoil yourself and your car at Spoiled Quick Quality Oil Change. Family owned and operated, they're committed to our community. There's 2 locations, so there's one close to you, off the 91 freeway at Arlington and off the 215 freeway at Alessandro. Oil changes are very important, so make sure you swing by. It only takes 10 minutes, and you can do a lot more than just have your oil changed. How about new wiper blades? How about an air filter? Plus many more services such as radiator and transmission. Find out more information at 2getspoiled.com. Don't wait. Get spoiled today. The #1 sporting goods store in the Inland Empire is Ken's Sporting Goods in Norco. Whether you need new uniforms for the entire team, a Letterman's jacket, or new cleats for the upcoming season, check out Ken's Sporting Goods. Plus, now you can order masks with your favorite team, school, business, and more. Order for your entire team or organization. Visit kensportinggoods.com for more information and for the latest on the big sales. Make sure to follow Ken Sporting Goods on Instagram and Twitter. So if you need team uniforms or sports gear, there's only one place to go in the Inland Empire. That's Ken Sporting Goods. Calling all athletes. Make sure you're at your very best by training at Boost Performance Training in Corona. Whether you're a football player, soccer player, baseball player, lacrosse, athletes from all sports and all levels train at Boost Performance Training. Led by former Centennial High School football star Ray Bass, you'll develop explosive power, become faster, and add that lean muscle. Don't be left behind and get a leg up on the competition at Boost Performance Training. Visit boosttrainingsystems.com for information on their training programs and also on the Bass School. That's the Bass Alternative School for student athletes. Trying to earn a scholarship? Maybe make the varsity team. Get a spot in the starting lineup? Well, let Boost Performance Training help achieve your athletic goals.
And welcome back to the Inland Sports Show, everybody. We appreciate you hanging in there. It's Thanksgiving Eve as we head into the holiday season right now. And what's weird is it should be the championship week for high school football, the CIF Southern Section championship games. Instead, though, we're still kind of all holding our breath, hoping that we do have a high school season coming up. Now, let's take a quick look at the CIF Southern Section schedule. Now, these are the dates when the fall sports are scheduled to begin. So let's go ahead and punch up that graphic here. And this is what it looks like. So boys volleyball would be the first sport right out of the gate. They would start their first actual real game, like a real contest, on December 12th. And then football practice, I put a practice in there. Yes, we're talking about practice. That would be December 14th. And I put that in there because that would be like helmets and pads, like a real football practice. We've got girls volleyball December 19th, followed by boys water polo the 21st, boys and girls cross country the day after Christmas, girls water polo on December 28th, and then the high school football season is scheduled to start. Friday would be January 8th, but there is a handful of Thursday night games that week on January 7th. So that is what the CIF Southern Section calendar looks like right now. But again, this all kind of hinges on the public health guidelines that we're still waiting for from the governor, from the state office. As of right now, there's no allowance for youth sports, like real games, no contests, no games. So unless something changes, we might not have games. But again, we're hoping to get some guidance, some direction before the start of the CIF schedule. And again, the very first sport right out of the gate would be boys volleyball on December 12th. So that is right around the corner now, just about 2 weeks away from the start of high school sports in the Southern Section here in the Inland Empire. So we'll see what happens from the state level in terms of will we have high school sports in the next couple of weeks. And if we do, what's it going to look like? Is there going to be no fans? Are you only going to be allowed to travel with so many players for a road game? There are so many questions and not a lot of answers at this point. But again, just being thankful for this time of year. I am thankful for the coaches and the administrators for a lot of these high school programs who are pushing the season forward, trying to give their student athletes, their students, a rewarding experience, trying to get them to be able to play games this year. We look across the country, and I think there was close to 40 states playing high school football this fall, and their seasons are wrapping up now as they come to a close with their championship games in different states. But here in California, again, we're all just kind of holding our breath, hoping that it does come together. And again, it'll have to come together in the next couple of weeks if we stay on the current CIF Southern Section calendar. Could that change? Could it be altered? Would we have to pivot that calendar a little bit? We might. We're just kind of waiting and seeing what is going to happen. But again, a lot of those coaches and ADs, thankful for them. They're out there. They're doing their workouts. They're still probably doing their Zoom meetings, all that stuff to kind of get ready, push forward for that upcoming high school season. Again, a lot to be thankful for. I know 2020 has been such a challenge on a lot of different levels, but finding ways to be thankful this holiday season, I think there's things out there for us that we can be thankful for. Again, I'm thankful for all you guys who have trusted Inland Sports to bring you great interviews, breaking news, the biggest names in the IE in terms of our guests. We love what we do. We're thankful for you. We're thankful for our crew at Teen Vision TV 16. We're thankful for our partners, Kin Sporting Goods, Boost Performance Training, and of course, Spoiled Quick Quality Oil Change. It has not been easy on any of us, but a lot of perseverance and, just trying to do what's right and push forward and trying to build some confidence in our little sports community that it can be done, whether it's a local show like us, a local business, our local teams. There are things to be thankful for. My name is Pep Fernandez. Again, we're going to keep this nice and short and sweet, doing it from home. We'll be back in the Teen Vision TV 16 studio come next week. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I hope everyone has a safe and relaxing holiday week. And hopefully come next week, we'll have some more good news to pass along. But today, the start of the college basketball season, that's a positive. That's something good that we can all hang our hat on, that we are at least moving forward trending in a direction that we're excited about. My name is Pep Fernandez. We'll see you next time. God bless you guys on the Inland Sports Show.